YouTube. I started working on this Honda motorcycle, the Dick Mann's Honda Racer. This is the 1A scale that I did the review on. And just show you what I got going on. This is the start. I have taken all of the chrome sprues and I'm stripping the chrome off of them. Because as I looked at pictures of this motorcycle, a lot of the chrome stuff that they've got on the kit wasn't chrome. So I'll just paint everything. I'll just repaint everything. Like for example, the exhaust. When I looked at the pictures of the exhaust, they're actually black. So anyways, I'm just going to strip everything off and I'll paint everything, redo everything. But so far, I've sanded down the frame, trying to get all of these lines off. And as you can see, I spray painted because it's black, and I spray painted it with primer just so I could see what I didn't get. And then I've resanded a lot of stuff, just trying to get those seams off. The tank, which took a lot of sanding. Right there, I mean, you can see I've sanded, then sprayed, then sanded again. I've actually used sandpaper on this, and then I use this to kind of smooth out some of that. The tank had, I mean, you got a lot of leftovers on the tank when you do it. And that, I accidentally put a little bit more glue than usual, and it got on there, so I had to sand that off too. And I'll smooth all this out and prime this, and you'll never see that that was there. It'll look like one tank. And then here's what it looks like before you start sanding and priming. You can see that seam. That's what everything pretty much looked like. So I've done nothing with this yet except for cut it off the sprue and glue it together, and you can see it's pretty rough. Mismatched, a little bit extra here and there. All the parts are like this. So that's what I have done so far. And like I said, I'm stripping everything off the chrome and repainting all of that. As I move along and I'm looking at this, I'll be honest with you, I'd rather just do a cafe racer instead of this motorcycle, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I guess it'll be a surprise in the end. Right now, I'm still going for Dick Mann's Racer, but I've got two of these kits, so I can always do one that way and one another way. But we'll see how this turns out. All right. And while we're at it, we might as well take a quick look at the Honda Road Racer. Got a few things sprayed. I'm going to do a build video on this, but while I'm here, might as well take a look. So I got a few things sprayed. This is the spray bench. You don't want to see it. It looks pretty bad. That's why I never show any spraying in my videos. Okay, so I put these wires on here, and let me tell you, they're fun. I basically had to cut the male end that's on the plastic to fit those wires on. And like I said, it was not fun. Those wires just don't go right on. I even tried stretching them with a my tool there, and that didn't work. So finally I had to cut some of the plastic to get those on. So that is definitely some fun. The hoses don't fit. Of course, this is an older kit, but just so you know, when you're doing yours, those are not easy to get on. And of course, I'm going to have touch-up now from all the fighting to get those on. I got the, oh, it's a little ladybug. I got the tank sprayed, and that is the correct color. And I got the seat part sprayed, and I also have the other part sprayed that goes on the front, the shield, but it's still drying. So just have to bring that up later and put that on. Gas tank sprayed. And I had stripped that engine all the way down. All the chrome sprues I stripped down. This one's not exactly clean, but you can see most of it came off, and then when I spray it, you'll never be able to tell. And one of the things I did spray too was the exhaust, because if you look at the pictures, that exhaust is black. It's not chrome. It's not even silver. So that's what we got so far. Okay, so I've just got done weathering the engine. I use the Tamiya black panel liner, and I use some of the AK engine wash and turbines, and those are the results, and it's still drying. And then there is the rest that I painted. You can see, you can barely see that seam now. And that seam was bad before I started sanding and priming and puttying and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so this is where I stand right now. Got quite a few things painted. Got a lot of the other silver parts painted. Downstairs sitting waiting to go. And like I said, those hoses are fun. And I'll probably find something else for some of the hoses that just won't work. But I've got a lot of work to do on this. I mean, I'm in between this one, the General Lee, and the diorama that I have with all the Germans that are like in a small convoy. So I'm just waiting on a lot of things, basically. And everything takes time in between working on this stuff and going to work. It takes time. So that's where we're at right now on this. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like, please subscribe. Hit the like button. And God bless.